Welcome to Black Ops Cold War. Gonna be doing a full campaign playthrough. This will be on PC with the majority of the settings on high, except for ray tracing because I found that it tanks my FPS a little too much for my liking. Not gonna be talking too much through this because I want to enjoy the game for myself. Without further ado, hope you guys enjoy.
You sure we can trust the police, Adler?
This guy's done more for less. He'll look the other way.
Adler,
Glad you could join us, Hans. You remember Mason.
we cleared a move on the target.
Kasim is in his apartment, but he's well protected. Can keep my men out of the area for 15 minutes. I hope you brought an army.
We brought enough. Pleasure doing business with you, Hans. Come on. Woods is itching for a dust-up. We don't want to let him down.
Gotta interrogate and neutralize Kasim Javadi? I hope I'm pronouncing that right.
We're on the clock, Woods. Let's not keep Kasim waiting.
Hey, Mason. Party favors are in the trunk.
Oh, we get to choose our weapon. MP5, Milano. Remember the Milano was good in multiplayer, but I'm an AK guy myself.
Dipshit probably thinks he's safe.
That piece of trash is a lot of things. Safe ain't one of them.
Do we really need to take this son of a bitch alive, Adler?
Kasim has info we need. Everyone else can take a powder.
This already looks really good.
Apartment's just up ahead. Hans only bought us 15 minutes. We need to hit Kasim hard and fast. Let's go. Let's help him ring in the new year. Light him up, Mason. Go, go, go! Kasim, we need Kasim alive! Kasim can't escape! Find him! Get moving! Move, move!
Initiate a brutal melee takedown. Okay. Jeez, brutal indeed.
Go! Hurry up!
Moving! Let it down!
There's Kasim! Move it! We can't let Kasim get away! Kasim can't escape!
I should just start headshotting more with this sight.
I'm just softening him up. Gotta reload. Jesus, this guy's fast.
Nowhere left to run.
We can work some hard.
You're up, Mason.
Wait. Wait. Oh,
Tell us where Arash is and you'll live.
I just handled the money. I have no idea where Arashi is.
I don't think you understand the situation.
You Americans have rules. You have rules.
You took hostages. The rules changed.
You have to tell my friend something, or I can't stop him from throwing you over.
Wait. He's in Turkey. He's meeting someone in Trap Zone airfield tomorrow night.
Who's Arash meeting with?
I swear I don't know. They only communicate with coded messages.
Thank you for the help.
One down, one to go.
I get the next one.
Hudson, Arash is in Trap Zone, Turkey.
Kasim is out of the picture.
How long before we get Arash?
The team arrived in Turkey a few hours ago. They should be in position shortly.
Airfield's just up ahead. Let's go find this shithead.
Priority is to ID Arash before things go hot. Mason, check it out.
You zoom in with W. Okay.
Any sign of Arash?
Gotta locate him.
That's not him. Nope.
Incoming truck. Left side.
Arash might be in the truck.
That's gotta be him there.
I can't make out his face yet. Fuck. He just diced everyone in the truck. That's gotta be Arash.
Hold fire. We need a positive ID. That's our man. Take him out.
No way. I don't think you can just shoot the tires. I may even run out of ammo.
Look right. We're not done yet. Mason deployed
Okay, we accelerate with W. All right.
landing gear.
We've got to rush.
Should have freed the hostages when you had the chance!
Hostages. It was never about the hostages. His plan is already on the way. You won't be able to stop him this time.
Stop who?
Perseus.
Bullshit. Perseus is dead.
Dead. All this time and you didn't even know. Perseus will watch the West.
Hudson will want to hear about this. Let's sweep the tarmac for survivors and get to Langley.
Who the fuck is Perseus?
1943. Detailed information from the Manhattan Project was stolen from Los Alamos by the Russian spy known as Perseus. 1968. Vietnam War. Viet Cong soldiers, orchestrated by Perseus, attempted to steal an American-made nuclear bomb from a U.S. firebase. 5 days ago, while on a mission, we acquired intel that Perseus is in play again and planning an attack on the West. Perseus. The CIA's analysts consider him to be the single largest threat to the free world.
Mr. Hudson, we're all aware of Perseus. We're also aware he's more myth than fact. I mean, personally, I think he's nothing more than the Russian boogeyman.
General Haig, allow me to introduce the man best suited to respond to that. CIA clandestine special officer Russell Adler. He's one of the few people who even come close to capturing Perseus.
Mr. Adler, why should we take this Perseus threat seriously?
You don't have to, sir.
Yeah, then a lot of innocent people are gonna die.
Why do you say that?
Sir.
Every time Perseus has come into play, it shifted the balance of the Cold War. After 13 years of silence, if he's active, something big is gonna happen. Something that will affect the free world. Mr. President.
Sir.
Mr. President.
Mr. President, this is Jason Hudson and Russell Adler.
I know their names. Who do you think approved their last mission? Is the threat real?
Yes, sir, we believe it is.
Can you stop Perseus?
We can, sir. I've already submitted the requisition for my team.
Sir, their requests are highly irregular. Most likely illegal if the press gets a hold.
What the hell are you talking about? You know who we are?
Every mission we go on is illegal.
Sergeant Woods, plausible deniability is the backbone of our work.
Al, we're talking about preventing an attack on the free men and women of the world. Give Mr. Adler whatever he wants. Gentlemen, you've been given an important task. Protecting our very way of life from a great evil. There is no higher duty. There is no higher honor. And while few people will know of your struggles, rest assured, the entire free world will benefit. I know you won't fail us.
That was incredible detail, like even on their skin.
This is Hudson.
How long until we have a lead on Perseus?
They're about to get started. Adler's in West Berlin. He should be at the safe house soon.
Do you trust him?
I'm not the one you should be asking, Black.
What about his team?
It's a strong group. He chased down Sims, Azalea, even pulled some strings to get Helen Park from MI6. We'll get them Mason and Woods soon.
I'm not so sure about Park.
She and Adler have that business from before. Of course he wants her there.
And the new one.
Bell? Well, don't get me started. That's the one we need to keep our eyes on.
Oh my god, everything is classified. Wait. Oh, you can actually change everything if you want. Okay. We'll do Ladies Man 217. Let's see if anybody gets that reference. Place of birth? I think it was in North America, right? Yeah, that's where it was filmed, I think. Gender. Well, he was male. Military background. We can do CIA, MI6, or ex-KGB. We'll just do CIA. Psychological profile. Okay, paranoid. Oh, it gives you perks even. Aiming speed increased by 100%. ADS speed time halved. Okay. Bullet damage increased by 25%. I don't think that's really going to be necessary. I think I'm going to do ADS speed. No, what is this? Oh, we can choose twice. Okay. There it is. Reload speed increased by 50%. Let's do that one.
Bell, welcome to West Berlin. We've got a job to do. Park.
Adler. Bell.
Let's get started. There's been a surge in Russian chatter in the last 48 hours. The CIA and the DoD are tapping their inside sources for anything substantial. So far, there are no leads on Perseus.
MI6 has come up empty-handed as well.
And we'll have to start somewhere. So we're going back here. Vietnam, 1968. One of our closest encounters with Perseus.
Shit. Some part of me always knew that mission wasn't done with us.
Pull up everything we've got on the attack in Da Nang and run it past Park. She'll cross-reference it with MI6.
We're looking for code names, encrypted transmission, Russian activity with NVA, anything that could be a lead.
You got it.
Damn, even she smokes.
Bell, this is where you come in. We needed the best of the CIA and SOG. That's exactly why I requested you again. Head to the evidence board. We'll retrace our steps through Da Nang. Anything that could give us a lead on Perseus.
That's it.
This is the guy we're hunting, apparently. Perseus. Okay. Use the evidence board to select your mission. Alright. Alright, fractured jaw.
Alright, Bell. We're going back to Vietnam. First time Perseus pinged our radar. It was late January, '68. We were a joint CIA-SOG task force embedded within the 3rd Marine Regiment near Da Nang. SOG was there to sniff out Soviet activity. Word had it, Russian operatives were active in the region.
Perseus had no known presence in Vietnam.
That changed at Da Nang. Somehow Perseus knew about Operation Fracture Jaw.
Fracture Jaw. That one sure went sideways.
We launched out of Camp Haskins.
Yeah, I'll never forget that shit.
Good. We want those memories. No details too small. A face, a name. We're looking for anything that can lead us to Perseus.
This feels like looking for a needle in a haystack, in a field of haystacks.
Maybe, but that needle's somewhere. Remember, we had a job to do.
Fracture Jaw. That one sure went sideways.
Bell, it's time to wake up. It's break time.
Ladies Man Bell 217. I love it. Oh, you can pick up the DMR
Another day
here.
in the life of Camp Haskins. A little oasis. You're pretty safe here.
Hey, Butcher. How's the arm? Still hurts like hell, but at least I can move it.
Damn, look at that. That looks great. Incredible detail.
Hey, Sims, you know reading that shit's gonna make you go blind.
Yup. That's why I want it all up here.
Bell, you're with Sims. You usually bring out the best in each other. We got a new assignment. FOB4 Ripcord is holding a vital asset that Charlie wants real bad.
What kind of asset are we talking about?
The kind you don't ask about. Ripcord has been taking a hell of a beating, so it's our job to secure the asset and get the fuck out. Relax, we got fast flyers providing combat air support for this mission. It'll be a walk in the park.
Headsets on.
All birds, check in when ready. Badger 9-1, good to go. Badger 9-2, clear to go. Badger 9-3, rotors up. All birds, go, go, go. Crank up and pull pitch. All birds are in the air.
You all sitting comfortably?
Oh man, Adler? Why do I get the feeling you about to give us some bad news?
Because you're a smart guy, Sims. The news isn't bad. In fact, it could be very, very good. The asset of Ripcord is gonna have to wait a little while. We're breaking off from the Armada, taking a detour.
And that's good because...
A source tipped us off that there may be a heavy hitter in town. A Soviet operative known as Perseus.
Oh, shit.
Appreciate the enthusiasm, Sims. If our source is right, we could be looking at an intel gold mine.
First time Perseus pinged our radar.
Approaching the village now. Yeah, roger that. Moving to establish an LZ.
Surely we get to use this, right?
RPG! Truck 2, light him up! There, in the bell tower!
Oh, yes.
Fire in the courtyard! God damn it! More RPGs on the rooftop!
Hold on. Swinging around. Visual on LZ. Taking us down.
You and me, Bell. Let's do this. Sure about this, Adler? Streets ain't exactly empty.
Your priority is securing any intel.
This thing shoots really quick.
The Soviets at a building in the center of town.
Hey, guys! Switching. Let's go, Bell. You're on point. Ain't your day, bitch.
Whew. My god, he was covering me.
Keep your heads down.
I shot his hat off.
Area clear.
Okay, get inside. See what we got.
PC. Go, Bell. I'm right behind you.
Nice cover.
Look like looking for a needle in a haystack. You hear that? It's on you, Bell. Open the door. Adler, we confirmed it. Soviets on site.
You sure?
Well, I'm staring at two bodies that sure as hell don't look Vietnamese to me. Bell, grab that comms log. Let's see who the fuck they've been talking to. Mission accomplished. We have the intel. Let's bug out.
Good work. Hang on to that intel. We're coming in to pick you up. All right, let's go rejoin the Armada and get this fucking asset.
Badger 901, this is Ripcord. We are still under heavy fire. VC are breaching the perimeter. What is your status?
We're inbound now, Ripcord. Get that asset ready for transfer.
Roger that, 901. Keep the asset safe as long as we can. Ripcord out.
Oh, we even get to fly it now.
In the air.
VC are all over the mountains. No sense here. All targets are valid. Tear them up, Bell. Target the hut. Roger that, Ripcord. Watch the cave! Bastards are dug in! Open fire! Close one down target! Pick them off, Bell! VC comms on through! Take out those supply trucks! Every one of them rearms the enemy!
Seems like every building is just filled with high explosives.
Badger 901, this is Ripcord. You need to push back the VC reinforcements before we're overrun. Be advised, we have multiple birds in the air. Punch your fire.
Enemies dug in all around the hillside! We don't have a hope in hell of landing if we don't take out those positions! Line them up!
Badger 901, our scouts have identified a significant enemy force approaching from the south. Divert to intercept.
Roger that, Ripcord. Take out those AA trucks! Keep it up!
Badger 901, they're breaching the main gate. We can't hold out much longer.
Hold on, Ripcord. We're on our way. Hit that over. Stay on that convoy. Nice work.
Badger 901, you are clear to land. Copy that, Ripcord. Badger 901 setting down. The base is still hot, so watch yourselves.
Roger that, Ripcord.
You Adler? Mac V-Sog?
Yeah, just hurry the fuck up already.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
Don't thank me. Thank Bell. He's the one who just snagged us a fucking phone book full of Soviet intel. Let's go. Now.
Godspeed, Commander. A fucking nuke? Are you fucking kidding me, Adler?
It's a failsafe. That's all you need to know.
We that desperate already.
Not yet.
Somehow Perseus knew.
Sims! Val, you okay? We're okay! Val, let loose of that goddamn turret before we're overrun! We need air support! Val, call it in! Grab a weapon! Keep them the fuck off us! Where's that air support? Wait! Here it comes!
Jesus.
Bell! Still with us?
That was a little danger close, wasn't it?
You think we can call this a success, Sims?
At least the nuke didn't go off.
What do you mean at least?
More importantly, we got intel on Perseus.
I don't think we'd be here if it went off.
Told you we had a job to do. It ain't done yet, not by a long way.
Yeah.
How did the memory exercise go?
Well, to hear it from Adler, it's working. Bell remembered finding that encrypted intel in Vietnam and is almost finished decoding it.
Anything useful in there?
Some names, apparently. Possible leads. Park is trying to connect the dots.
We don't have much time. Does the team know about our mishap in Berlin yet?
No, but if it's connected to one of those names from Bell, they'll find out soon enough.
You won't let that happen, Hudson. Don't say anything more than necessary.
That's never been a problem for me.
We've finished analyzing the names Bell acquired at Da Nang. One in particular stands out. Anton Volkov. He's a Russian arms dealer working out of East Berlin. Admittedly, his connection to Perseus comes as a surprise.
We've got killer capture orders on Volkov. So if we can't get to Perseus, we'll get to his men. Close off his resources, force him out of hiding. Mason and Woods are still wrapping up business in Kiev. Which means Volkov is ours. Gear up, and we'll move out.
Oh, do we get to choose our loadout?
Here we go. We'll talk on the drive, though.
Oh, okay, never mind.
It is my strong preference.
I think I misunderstood.
He holds answers to a great many questions.
Your preference has been noted, Agent Park.
Side missions. Okay, they're optional, obviously. I'm just gonna stick to the main missions for this, and I may play through the other stuff another time. Okay, it looks like we got the next mission, Brick in the Wall. Going after Volkov. Alright.
Volkov heads the Russian mob that moved into East Berlin once the wall went up in '61.
This guy has connections to cartels throughout Europe and the Americas.
Neutralizing him will not only hurt Perseus, but the global syndicate. He's a big fish.
And here's our little fish, Franz Kraus. According to MI6, he's one of Volkov's information couriers. He has a drop with Volkov scheduled for tomorrow night.
We'll infiltrate East Berlin via the U-Bahn. The ghost station on the other side of the wall has the access point we need. From there, we'll watch Kraus as he enters the city. Once Volkov shows his face, it's killer capture.
Warum so traurig? Du bist schwanger. Das sind tolle Neuigkeiten.
Anna, the back car is clear. We're good to go.
Nicht weiter auf deine Seite. Es ist nur noch zum Friedhof. Das ist die Gruft.
Ist es das?
As soon as the train slows down, you and I'll jump off. Park, Lazar. Wait till the next station. Bell and I'll track down Kraus. All right. Train's slowing down. Let's go to work.
All right, here we go.
Careful. East German guards still patrol these abandoned stations. Patrol ahead. We can use a train to slip past. Movement on the platform. Let's take them out quietly. Careful. Take it slow.
In Ordnung.
Move up. Come on. This is the way out.
I always love missions like this. You go in silent.
Hey! Shit! Was ist hier los?
Ich arbeite für die Bahn. Ich suche über meinen Ausweis.
Das ist Sperrgebiet. Sie sind verhaftet. Runter auf den Boden.
Halt! Beruhigen Sie sich. Wir finden dadurch sicher eine Lösung.
Wir öffnen das...
Now!
Was zum...
Nice work. Let's clean this up.
He's just sleeping.
Kraus should be coming through the checkpoint soon. Let's get to the rooftop. Park, Lazar. We're almost in position.
Copy that.
Come on, this way. Careful of the spotlight. They know how to lock a place down, I'll give them that. Keep an eye on that checkpoint. Kraus will be coming through any time. Look for Kraus with your camera. Damn. Security's even tighter than usual. If they detain Kraus, he could miss his meeting with Volkov. That's not Kraus. Near the checkpoint. Man with the briefcase. Is that him?
It's not a guy. Not seeing him. So he got his trunk.
Kraus doesn't look like that.
Not sure who I'm looking
Not
for
our
here.
guy. No.
Not him either. Surely it's not that side. Him.
Good job. That's our man. That's Kraus. On me. Hart, Kraus just crossed the wall. What's your status?
Azar and I are at the exfil point, awaiting your arrival.
Roger that. Our intel says Kraus and Volkov will meet at the bar across the street. Meet Hudson's contact inside. She'll have a blue umbrella. I'll stay out here and watch the street.
Okay, looking for a woman with a blue umbrella. Not you? Ah, you.
Bell, find the contact.
Wie schön, dass Sie es geschafft haben. Krause sets a table over my right shoulder.
Guten Abend, mein Herr. Was darf ich Ihnen bringen?
Eine Berliner Weiß. Audio is loud and clear. Now we wait for Volkov.
Hudson didn't reveal much. He said you're after Volkov?
How long will Volkov be in Berlin?
Who knows? The man's like a ghost. I would guess no more than a day.
What do you know about the courier over there?
Kraus is ex-Stasi, so don't let his wholesome appearance fool you. The man is a killer. One of my informants was picked up in a random sweep just 2 blocks from here. The Stasi must assume they are more nearby. I would ask a favor of you. He will not hold up under torture for long. We need him rescued. Or silenced. They're holding him here. Dankeschön.
Heads up, Bell. I think Volkov is walking in.
Okay, so she gave us an optional task.
Wo ist Volkov? Man ist Ihnen gewogt. Gehen Sie nach Hause und warten Sie auf unseren Anruf. Und uns ein Pferd in Ruhe bestimmt. Wir kümmern uns um Ihre Schotten. Bell, we've got trouble. There's 2 Stasi entering the bar. Get out of there, now!
Scheiße. Go through the bathroom. I'll hold them off.
You alright in there, buddy?
Team, new plan. Meet outside Kraus's apartment. He's still our ticket to Volkov.
Öffnen Sie die Tür!
Stay hidden to avoid detection. Enemies will be alerted when the icon is flashing red. Okay.
I'm gonna need more time. Rally up with Lazar Park without me. I'll update you when I can.
Don't go this way.
Schon gut, schon gut. Aber Sie können meine Wohnung von hier aus sehen.
How does this work?
Ich frage nicht noch einmal.
Oops.
Careful, Bell. The Stasi are everywhere.
Drin sind. Ich tue Ihnen.
Ist er weg? Vielen Dank. Ich bleibe, glaube ich, so lange hier, bis die Stasi weg ist.
It's not tagging them. I don't understand what it means by that. That's alright. Jeez. You guys not having a good day.
Dann machen wir es auf die harte Tor.
Park, give me a sit rep.
I'm in a storefront facing Kraft's apartment. You just got home. You?
Stasier combing the area. I need to lay low. I'll catch up with you when the heat dies down. Bell, get to Park Commissar ASAP. Out.
Oh no. Don't see me, don't see me.
Da hat's einen erwischt! Wer ist da?
Okay. Everything's fine. I'm not fully understanding how to pick a lock. Oh, okay, you just gotta hold it there.
Just let me go. Please. I told you. I'm not who you think I am. You. I've seen your picture. They're looking for you.
Little collector's item there. Some evidence. Nice. Is this the optional task, this guy here?
I've been monitoring a nearby KGB field house. I don't know how they found me. I've done everything by the book.
Can rescue him. You were careless and can't be trusted. We're done with you. Ooh.
What did that paper say? You can't trust these people.
See, what I'm afraid of here is I rescue him and then he turns on me. I'll just grab a gun.
Thank you for saving my life. I'll be waiting to hear from you.
Alright, we'll play as the good guy. We'll see. He hasn't shot at me. I thought for sure he was gonna go reach for a gun or something. I like tasks like this. They're nice and, I don't know, immersive.
Contact!
Uh-oh.
That's your low profile, Bell. God help us all. Follow me. Stay quiet. We don't want the locals ratting us out.
See, an issue I've always had with campaign missions like this is that you always tend to walk faster than the NPC. So it feels a little awkward.
Park's in the electronics store right across the street from Krause's place. I was gonna pick her up some macwurst from the Brown Bar, but closed already. Park is just up ahead.
Have to give props to the audio team. The audio in this has been fantastic so far. Love the sound effects.
We're back.
A car pulled up near Krause's building a few minutes ago, but I didn't have a good angle to... Just a moment. Kraus is on the telephone.
Bell, get eyes on Kraus.
What do you think, Lazar?
Sounds like Volkov owns Kraus's briefcase. We should place a tracker in it. That case will lead us straight to Volkov.
One of us can sneak into Krause's apartment. Avoiding Kraus and his wife might be the greater challenge.
Bell volunteers. While he's doing that, I'll check around the exterior for any unwanted guests. Park, you can keep an eye on us from here.
I love it, he just volunteered me.
Lovely.
Okay.
The Stasi are stopping everyone. Be careful. Bell, I saw Kraus writing in the ledger. See if you can find it. Bell, if you're spotted by Kraus or his wife, the mission is over. You can trank the wife if you have to, but Kraus must go to the meeting. I'm about to phone Kraus's apartment. Get ready to enter.
That's not what I wanted to do.
Nice work. Now find the briefcase.
Hallo?
I thought I rang the doorbell.
Keine Freya. Ja, das ist meine Nummer, aber ich fürchte, Sie
So I'm
haben...
allowed to tranquilize her if I need to.
Hören Sie mal, ich weiß, dass Ihre Freundin nicht hier ist. Entweder hat sie Ihnen eine falsche Nummer gegeben oder Sie haben sich verschrieben.
It's gotta be upstairs.
Hedda, suchst du mir meinen Schirm?
Was?
Ich sehe in ein paar Minuten.
Oh, he spotted me.
Hallo?
Hello.
Tut mir leid, hier gibt es keine Freya. Ja, das ist meine Nummer, aber ich fürchte Sie.
Hedda, suchst du mir meinen Schirm? Ich gehe in ein paar Minuten.
Ja, Franz, er ist hier im Wohnzimmer. Ich lege ihn neben die Tür. Mama, ich finde meine Decke nicht. Ich bin in ein paar Minuten oben, Wilhelm.
Shit, we missed the kid.
Uff.
Papa, kommst du?
Kraus is leaving his office. Hide.
Putz dir die Zähne. Ich komm gleich rauf.
Don't let Kraus see you.
There's nowhere to hide.
I've lost sight of Kraus every time he enters that room. Have a look around.
Toggle blacklight. I knew it. There's something fishy about this.
You're running out of time. Find the briefcase.
What's going on here? I'm missing something. Ah. There was a second piece to the puzzle.
I've lost a visual. Bell, have you found the briefcase? Understood. Just plant the tracker and get out of there.
The girl from the calf. Oh. We've been caught.
You allowed him to break into your body.
I can't explain how he got to the material. But I brought him to you.
That makes this much less unpleasant for you. Perseus has been looking for this one.
Then you let Perseus know I captured him. We have Greta Keller as well. Her own colleague ratted her out.
You spineless piece of
I
shit.
knew it.
I'm sorry, Greta. The KGB's pockets are...
We should have killed him.
Finally. Perseus has a large bounty on your head.
How long have you worked for Perseus?
I don't care about your questions. Unfortunately for you, it seems these friends of yours have other places to be, comrade. I could probably make use of it, But you are damaged goods. Only a grave can cure a hunchback.
Backup has arrived.
I'll help her secure the case. Get Volkov!
He just walked right past him. Oh my god, how did you get there?
Take him out.
He's more valuable alive, Bell. Don't kill him.
Wait.
You did the right thing. One of Perseus's men off the board.
Is it?
Oops.
I wanted him alive. MI6 could have gotten so much more out of him.
Can't win them all. Now let's get the hell out of East Berlin.
Okay, I didn't mean to do that. I only bunted him. I didn't mean to kill him.
The information from Volkov confirms our worst fears. Perseus smuggled a nuclear device through East Berlin.
We can't be certain of that yet.
He has it. I'm sure of it.
We found encrypted geo-coordinates with Volkov's nuclear intel. An unpopulated region within the Soviet Republic of Ukraine.
An aerial recon run revealed this.
I want to know everything that's going on inside this building. We'll need the others for this one. Mason and Woods will join us from Kiev. Bell, you'll infil here with Woods. Mason and I will be standing by for an extract. Park will handle comms. We have no idea how large or prepared their forces will be, so use discretion if you have to engage. It's time we took a peek behind the Iron Curtain.
I'm not picking up any extra chatter. You're in the clear, Woods.
Copy that, Park. Stay on comms. Keep Mason and Adler on standby. Let's go.
With Woods in the woods. This is gonna be a fun mission, isn't it?
The base is just over the next ridge. Get in, learn what you can, and get out.
Shit, Park. I plan to stay a while. See the Gulag.
Do that after we learn what Perseus has planned.
No, you don't want to go to the Gulag. I've been there too much, I can promise you.
Look at that monster. Reds could be hiding anything inside. Snap a picture. Ops want to see this. Right. Time to get our hands dirty. I'm seeing guards. High and low. Choose your target.
This guy's mine.
Two more out of the truck. Holy hell, where'd you learn to shoot like that? Take point and head down the slope. I'll hang back and cover. Snap pictures of anything that looks important. Maps, blueprints, whatever you can find.
Okay, I got a picture of that.
Move into the base. Find a way into the main building. I'll trail and disable the perimeter alarm. Quick thinking.
God, I've missed those.
Shit. Patrol's approaching my position. They'll find a way in. I'll follow around.
Hopefully none of these guys see me. I don't know if that's really gonna work.
The rest are quiet for now, but I've still no word from Woods. Stay the course and get inside.
This is gonna spot me. I think I was supposed to move up to the truck here when that was coming by.
Посторонний! Назови себя! Эй, ты кто?
You're welcome. You lost something.
Thanks, Woods.
Park. Bell found us a way inside, but we don't got a lot of time.
Then get moving.
No arguments here.
These have to be my favorite type of missions. These are so much fun.
Guards down below. I'll move to the lower deck and engage on your mark. All right, I'm set.
Ready?
All clear. Moving up. Be ready. Could be 1,000 Reds on the other side of this door. Cover me. Not a fucking word, Bell.
Roger that, Woods. Oh.
The hell is this place? It's a Spetsnaz training course. Made to look like fucking Anytown, USA. Get a picture of that, Bell.
This is the whole game?
Oh, sure. Saving the whole fucking free world can just wait.
Be patient, Woods. I'm gaming over here. Alright, we can always play this another time.
Oh shit, they're starting. Fuck, let's move! If they want a live fire drill, let's hook these fuckers up.
Я выдвигаю! Это не учение! Это не учение!
Gosh, my sensitivity is so low for this. This is really tough. How'd you get up there?
on the rooftops!
Yeah, I really need to up my sensitivity. This is really low. Might just have to use the pistol for now.
Head for that control tower! Push up!
Where's the other guy? There we go. Should be last, I think. That could have been a lot cleaner.
Head to the control tower! That elevator leads straight to the control tower! Grenade! Shit, that guy looks like a tank. Keep the pressure on! Heads up, reinforcements, elevator. Nowhere to go but up.
Woods is getting slow.
Bell, I'm picking up a ton of radio chatter. What's your status?
We got caught up in some kind of live fire drill. Place is crawling with Reds. We're still looking for intel.
Bloody hell. I'm putting Mason and Adler on standby for extract.
She sounds mad. Does she sound mad?
She sounds a little bit mad.
Head to cover! Looks like their command center. Come on. Jackpot. Computer Central. Let's see what the Reds are really up to. Bell, hop on that terminal. Start poking around.
I like the little drawing.
Warfare analysis up.
KGB updates.
KGB daily reports. Restricted access.
Boring. What else is there?
Operation Greenlight. Restricted access.
What the fuck is Operation Greenlight? Bell, can you hack into that? Of course there's a password. Look around. These Reds ain't that smart. Maybe there's something on the desk.
Restricted access.
I thought you're supposed to be some high-tech whiz kid or something. Nice.
Okay, we're in.
We confirmed it. The nuke smuggled out of Berlin is a Greenlight asset. It's one of ours.
If that gets out...
No one will know, not even Adler's team. The stakes are too high.
High is an understatement. We're talking about an American nuke hidden beneath Berlin.
Alright, let's print it.
I'm grabbing a copy. This doesn't make any sense. Perseus infiltrated a CIA nuke program, codenamed Operation Greenlight, run by Hudson. The stolen nuke is American, and Hudson fucking knew. Shit! Time to go.
Unauthorized access.
I can't fucking believe it. Park, come in. Park! Hudson lied to us. He fucking lied to us.
What are you talking about?
I'm talking about Greenlight. That's what Perseus is after. And Hudson has his fingerprints all over it.
What you breaking up? Just get the hell out of there!
Shit! That APC's gonna tear us apart.
Oh my goodness. I'm not even sure if we're supposed to fight this. I think we just need to run. Hold on to this for me. I think we're good.
Oh yeah. You found another sector. Shit. Says this place was built as some kind of early warning system.
What's your status?
It just went from bad to worse. Just make sure Andrew makes are ready at the exit. You gotta reach that exit. Bastards are blocking the exit. We're gonna have to punch through them. Watch that guy in the armor. He's bad news.
Oh, we pushed way too far. I did not know that guy was there. I think I should have kept the dragon up. Probably would have served me better here. I don't know how this guy is still hitting me. Hey, this might work.
Let's see here. Ignition, steering, gear shift. Alright, let's roll. Hold on, Bell.
Here we go.
Bell, watch that fucker. We're going up on our right. God damn it! Come on, urban renewal, you assholes! Fuck that guy. Keep shooting. I'm looking for an exit. When I've killed him, then put in some goddamn street signs. There, I can see the exit. Hold on. Focus fire on JPZ. I'm gonna floor it. Oh, hell yeah!
One, Bell. What's your status?
Gather everyone, Park. The whole team. Hudson's got a shit ton of explaining to do.
Yes, sir, I'm on it.
You knew the nuke was from Greenlight. Didn't tell us. What else are you hiding? Maybe I can knock the truth out of you.
You might want to rethink that, Woods.
Everybody stand down. This little pissing match isn't gonna help us catch Perseus.
Why didn't you tell us it was an American nuke?
He needed us to clean up his mess. The bastard's been lying to us all along.
It's not a lie. It's an omission of fact.
That's what you do best, isn't it, Hudson? Manipulate people. Tell them your own version of the truth.
There is no truth. Only who you choose to believe. Adler knows all about that. Don't you, Russ?
Operation Greenlight. What is it? Tell us everything.
Back in '58, the arms race was in full swing. Eisenhower was convinced if the Reds moved on Europe, we couldn't respond quick enough. So he authorized Operation Greenlight, a top-secret program that placed nuclear bombs in every major European city. The ultimate countermeasure to a Soviet invasion. 74 of the bombs were upgraded to high-yield neutron bombs, capable of terminating personnel without damaging infrastructure.
Thousands dying in a flash. And you're talking about fucking infrastructure.
How's that for civilized? We kill the people but preserve the buildings.
We're trying to preserve our way of life.
How long have you known about the missing nuke?
One of the Greenlight nukes went offline 8 weeks ago. We suspected it was Perseus, but couldn't confirm it. So we saw the photos you brought back from East Berlin.
So, there's an American-made nuke in the wild. And once Perseus detonates it, the United States becomes global enemy #1.
We wouldn't have this problem if you'd done your job. Killed Perseus in Vietnam.
Careful, Hudson. Next time, I might not stop Woods. We need to know what Perseus is planning for that nuke. Park, anything else in that printout Bell and Woods pulled from the base?
There's mention of an excavation taking place in the Ural Mountains, Yamantau. Our insider within the KGB confirmed an active operation.
Yamantau. I thought Hudson and Weaver buried that place years ago.
We did.
Perseus wants to salvage the old mainframe.
Dragovich and Steiner must have left some good shit behind.
Steiner. Send me in Woods.
You're too close to this, Mason. We can afford 0 fuck-ups.
Bullshit. You know there's no one better for the job.
It's my call. I want Mason and Woods on this. Find that mainframe before Perseus does.
I'll contact our KGB insider, Belikov. He'll offer logistical support. Hell, Belikov may want to fly the chopper himself.
Whatever Perseus wants at Yamantau, I want it more.
The first building is just over that ridge.
Thanks, Dmitri. We'll radio when we found the mainframe.
Woods, you know what the KGB does to double agents. Yep. Da. If they win this season, it's almost worth facing the fighting squad. Hey, I've only 1 hour of fuel. So after that, you find yourself a new ride.
Come on, let's get moving, Mason.
Oh, this is gonna be a good mission, I can tell. Sniper in the snow.
That's our inside man.
Don't let the smell of cheap vodka and caviar fool you. Dimitri's kosher enough. He knows where all the bodies are buried. Hell, he buried half of them.
This is gonna be a fun mission.
Heads up. Scouts on the ridgeline. We should drop them now before we get any closer.
Which one you want? I'll take this guy.
Good kill. Not bad. Let's keep moving. You take one fuckwit, I'll get the other. Move! Good kill. Shit, this looks dicey. But hey, if it's good enough, the Reds. You go first.
I always love sniper missions. I don't know about anybody else, but especially in the snow, it's always great. What a view.
I hope this holds.
See? Piece of cake. That's the old SATCOM building. Still standing after all these years. Barely. Let's keep moving. Good kill. See any more?
There's 2 down there. See if we can take this guy out. What?
Sniper, take cover!
Shit. I can't get a shot. Mason, take him out. Sniper down. Nice shot. Tango down. Tango's down. Push inside.
Oh. You're lucky, Woods.
Damn, look at this place.
What are we looking for here?
Long way down.
Ooh, yeah, I don't know about that one. Got a guy up there. Ooh, we got a few up on the left here. Oh. How are we gonna do this? I don't think there's a sneaky way of doing this. I think one way or another we're drawing attention here. Maybe not.
That's the Doomsday
good?
bunker. We're getting close to the mainframe room. We'll cross on that cable. Those Reds in the helipad are gonna be a problem. We'll take them out first.
Jesus. Oh my god.
Age before beauty.
Whatever. Lost my damn gun. I see a tunnel down here. You'll have to find another way inside.
Copy that. Station.
Woods. Great.
Oh.
Damn, it's cold in here. Huh. Crossbow bolt.
What is that?
Это место было заброшено после схода лавины. Я слышал, что при раскопках были ранениями.
Ты что, хочешь сказать, что наше начальство скрыло
Something's clearly in there. I want to check that
на
out.
советской земле?
Лавины не стреляют в людей.
Я в любом случае. Нам пора идти.
Ты что, боишься привидений?
Я боюсь заблудиться и замерзнуть нас.
May have messed this up.
Твои идиотские байки. Давай уже закругляться с обходом.
Ничего необычного.
Okay. Doesn't look like he made it. Now, what do we got over here? It's locked. Okay. Locate the key to the weapons locker. It's optional, but I'd like to do it if it is possible. Just gotta find where this key is. Ooh. Oh, yes.
В любом случае, разве здесь есть что-то важное? Не вижу ничего ценного. Ничего необычного. Мне нужно подкрепление.
There's no way that missed. It's hitting the pole. Well, there's supposed to be a key, but I think I must have missed it already. Oh no. Right in the butt.
Mason, do you read me? Mason, do you read me?
Yeah, I read you. You gotta be close.
I hope this isn't multiplayer. This thing would be so much fun to run around with. Okay, I assume there's no key in here, huh? This is... Oh. Can picklock it.
Over here. With the
There you
ruckus
are.
you made, I'm surprised the entire Soviet Union ain't up our ass.
You've been busy.
That's what they pay me for. You see any dig sites? If I'm reading this map right, swing a few degrees to your left, more north.
There it is right there, right? There's a hole in the ground.
You ask me, they're here for more than just the mainframe. Steiner was working on all sorts of crazy shit. That Nova 6 business was just the tip of the iceberg.
Have you found the mainframe?
There's a big crane on the west side of the base. Have your winch ready.
Excuse me? My winch?
Sorry, you're breaking up. They got a crane, we got a chopper.
Oh no.
Velikov, we're pinned down. We get air support.
But they don't call it a gunship for nothing.
I'm not gonna have enough arrows for all this.
Like your
That
4th
helps.
of July, huh? You're welcome.
This would be so incredible in multiplayer. Oh, jeez. That's it?
Watch the rooftop!
We're getting the hang of it. Oh boy.
Turret, 12 o'clock! Shit, find cover! Find cover, that turret will tear you up!
Last shot.
Cover me! Move it!
Got him. Didn't get him. Now he's dead.
Nice work! Hostiles on the zip line! Let's go!
More ammo? Yes.
Shit, hope this one holds.
Woods, I am over the extraction site. Are you ready?
We see you, Dimitri. Hold on, we're out of time. We have to jump.
Sorry.
Let's go, Mason. Mason, we gotta get down there now.
Is the mainframe big? Because if it's too big, we can't lift off.
Mason, we gotta get down there now. No. It's regular size. Gotcha.
Nice thing about this is it's quiet, so I don't even think they have any idea where I am.
Dimitri, we're in position. Lower the winch.
How did you get over there?
We're locked in, Dimitri. Take us up.
Get us out of here. I'm getting shot at from too many different angles. Who's shooting at me? I can't even see this guy. I think it's too difficult with a bow. We might have to bring out the AK.
This weight is most uncooperative.
Come on, pick up the base, Belikov.
Oh my god.
Slow down, slow down.
I'll handle the flight. You handle the shooting, okay?
kind of difficult to shoot when you're flinging us around like this.
We're clear, Dimitri. Take us home.
Holy.
Hudson.
We finished analyzing that mainframe that Mason Woods brought from Yamato.
And?
Perseus was looking for the names of sleeper agents Dragovich used in 68.
Give us those names. We'll get Adler's team to track them down.
Perseus erased them.
Fuck me.
There's only one place you're gonna find that information now. The Lubyanka building.
What? KGB headquarters? Why didn't Perseus get them there himself?
I don't know. Maybe he's operating without authorization.
I'll let Adler know. But we're gonna do this the right way. We're not gonna do it at all.
Just got word. Belikov is back in Moscow.
You guys know the plan. Bell, you're with me. Lazar, be ready for exfil.
Are you taking him into the KGB with you? Are you crazy? Wait for Mason or Woods to return.
I don't need Mason or Woods. I need Bell. He's got the skill we need.
Are you enjoying this? You're risking the entire operation unnecessarily.
It's not unnecessary. It's calculated.
Just understand that if you botch this, we can't get those names. It's over.
I know you can do this. Hudson doesn't trust anyone he can't control.
Alright. I'll do some digging. Oh, that new enlarger came in. I set it up in the dark room for you.
Curious. Does the name Madam Shell mean anything to you?
Sounds familiar.
There's intel crisscrossing Arpanet that her body washed up along the Padios River in Cyprus.
It's all coming together. Alright, our next mission is Desperate Measures. Looks like we gotta break into the KGB. Or at least go in.
The Lubyanka building, KGB headquarters in Moscow. The sleeper agent records are stored in the archives 100 feet below ground in a nuclear defense command bunker.
Your only way in or out is through this high-security elevator.
We'll need proper credentials. That's where our asset Belikov comes into play. Belikov has been our source inside the KGB for nearly a decade. He'll get us in. He came through for us in Yamantau. He'll do it again.
This shit is crazy, even by his standards. You sure he's on board?
An immediate nuclear threat warrants every risk at this point. I'm sure he wouldn't disagree. Sims, get Belikov on the line.
Алло, Беликов на трубке.
Извините, я думал, что это посольство Сингапура.
We're almost to the tunnels. Did you get access to the bunker?
No, there's a problem. They suspect a mole in security has been elevated.
There's always a problem. Solve it. Not yet. I know you have this under control.
Alright, we gotta get a key
And one
card.
more thing. One of our East Berlin informants recently switched sides and fled for Moscow. We have reason to believe he's in the Lubyanka building today. He knows too much about our Berlin network. I'm thinking an early retirement. Good
I'll
man.
take care of it.
Now I know why Hudson thinks so highly of you. We'll meet you at the basement entrance once you have the bunker key.
Comrade Belikov, you've been summoned to the conference room upstairs. Secretary Gorbachev is here from the Central Committee.
I'm sorry. We'll just have to come back tomorrow. I see.
Okay, we need to attend a briefing.
And
this is as far as I can take it today.
Lieutenant Kornitsov, report to security.
Comrade Belikov, have a seat. General Secretary Brezhnev has taken an interest in the new security development. There's a mole within the KGB. The committee wants someone from the first Chief Directorate to oversee Colonel Kravchenko's investigation. If you've not met him already, this is Imran Zakayev.
Thank you, Secretary Gorbachev. And thank you all for welcoming me with open arms. I can think of no greater tragedy than a home violated from the inside. Trust and love within a family is sacred.
Apparently. Not everyone shares your beautiful sentiments.
Comrade Belikov, as head of security, I understand you've practically exhausted yourself trying to unearth this mole. How has that gone?
Ooh. Actually, I have a strong lead. We might be able to set up the other guy.
And once we are finished with this mole, he will be as blind and buried as his namesake.
We can set up the other guy.
Until the mole is found, I want security increased around the bunker. Zakayev, do you have any recommendations?
We should restrict bunker access. We also want to cultivate closer relationships with all of you. I want to know your hopes, your fears, your ambitions.
Be thorough, but we don't want any significant disruptions. And you, Belikov? Who do you think should retain bunker access during the investigation?
Comrade Belikov, my apologies. Even your bunker access has been revoked. We can't be too cautious, can we? Secretary Gorbachev, I believe it would be best if only General Charkov retains his bunker key for now.
Very well. See to it.
Worry yourself no longer, sir. I've already ordered the bunker keys collected from the men.
Comrade Belikov, we are in grave danger from the capitalists. Our collective, our very way of life is at risk.
The traitor will be caught. And he will pay a high price for his betrayal.
Belikov, you are dismissed.
I think we chose some of the correct answers there. I thought maybe we could set up the other guy that we have to take out. Use KGB map to investigate multiple ways of acquiring a bunker key. Alright.
I'm being watched. I need a bunker key. Now, first, I'll have to kill the cameras.
It's humbling to see this place from the inside.
Sir.
Ooh, okay.
This area is restricted. If I'm spotted here, I'll
what can I do
my
for you?
cover.
Want to eliminate this guy.
Now I need to hide the body.
Where am I going to carry it? Ah. Oh, it gave me... Wait. There. He's going to be really confused when he wakes up. Cameras are shut down. Explore the map to find a way to acquire a bunker key.
I have to get the bunker key for Adler. He'll need it to access the vault. Unfortunately, Charkov now has the only one.
Ah, let's go eliminate this guy first. Alright, where is that? That is this way.
You hear about my assignment?
Hi.
The armory guard has a weakness for Cubans. Okay, perhaps a bribe could get me inside.
This is him. How do we take him out?
Albert will be pleased. Now we need to focus on the bunker key.
You saw nothing? Alright. Loose end taken care of. Persuade prisoner. Let's see if we can do all of it here. Charkov plans to interrogate a desperate political prisoner today. Perhaps I can persuade him to take out Charkov for me. Alright. I believe it's this way, yeah. We're gonna have to get through the checkpoint though. Wait. Okay. So maybe I could pick a lock. I also gotta get a bunker key. Speak with it. Okay. Speak with him to get... Where would that be? So there's a couple things that we need to do.
We have the gear ready. Hear about it? It's me, Orvis.
Sir, what can I do for you? I'm sorry, Comrade Belikov, but Zakhaev has increased security measures. You'll need authorization from the war room like anyone else.
I need the armory paperwork.
I'm sorry, I can't. Zakhaev would have my head on a pike.
Ooh.
How important is pursuing this lead to you? Ah, a Cuban cigar would really distract me. I'm sure you could find a personal stash in one of the offices.
I already got one.
Wonderful. I'll let you in. But this never happened. Good day, sir.
Thank you, sir.
In data entry, I could program this blank keycard into a bunker key, yes.
Okay. Now head to data entry to reprogram it. Where is data entry? Ah, it's right beside me. What am I doing? Yeah, it's I think I can go right through here, no? Hmm. That is not what I meant to do. Shoot. No one saw anything. It is fine. You gotta love that. That's so accurate. Are you sure? Yes. That is why I chose that action. Alright, access granted. Nice.
Okay, now I need to head to the basement and let Adler's team in.
It's a cool looking launch. Okay, now we gotta go down to this is the entrance. Head to prison and let Adler's team in. Where's the prison? Down here. We've made good progress through this. This didn't take too long at all. Down here and to the right. Hello?
How can I help you, sir?
Ладно.
Like a smooth criminal.
Adler's team will need uniforms to get past security. Luring 2 soldiers into the tunnel should do the trick.
Belikov here. Send a security detail to meet me in the furnace room. Immediately.
Can I hit him with a shovel or something?
Wasn't sure you'd come through.
I don't have much choice, do I? This keycard gives you elevated access to the bunker.
What about uniforms?
Sounds like they're here now. Okay, I will lead them through and distract them. You two do the rest.
Bell, take cover. Keep it clean. Uniforms are no good to us bloody.
Там, я нашел незапертую дверь. Нету никакого оправдания этой некомпетентности. У нас есть очень строгие протоколы, чтобы это предотвратить, понятно?
Come on. I was detected?
This keycard gives you elevated
How?
access to the bunker.
Okay.
What about uniforms?
Sounds like they're here now. Okay, I will lead them through and distract them.
Alright.
You two do the rest.
Yes, of course.
Keep it clean. Uniforms are no good to us bloody.
Там, я нашел незапертую дверь. Нету никакого оправдания этой некомпетентности. У нас есть очень строгие протоколы, чтобы это предотвратить, понятно? Okay, I have to leave, but you should have everything you need. Now, if stopped, you are reporting to Commander Sobolev.
Get changed. Here, our weapons and keycard are in the bag.
Oh, I thought he was gonna throw him in the furnace, to be honest.
Come on, this way. Once we're in the bunker, we're on our own.
Ты слышал о генеральном секретаре Брежневе? Нет, что случилось? Ему сделали операцию. Сердце? А ты некуда повесить еще одну золотую звезду.
Товарищ, можешь отпустить нас?
Ладно.
No metal detectors for us. We're going around.
Куда-то вы направляетесь? Досмотр обязателен для всех, без исключения. Вы должны пройти досмотр.
Oh, shoot. Don't I have a gun on me?
Товарищ, доставьте вашу сумку сюда для досмотра.
Дайте нам пройти.
Не принимайте это близко к сердцу, товарищ. У меня приказ досматривать всех, без исключения.
Товарищ, ты нужен Закаеву. Я разберусь.
Спасибо, товарищ.
Поздравите, Беляков.
По-моему, я здесь, нет?
Пойдем.
Oof. I thought we were done for right there. I thought maybe I chose the wrong action.
Сколько нужно? Что здесь происходит? Я ждал Ольгу Соколову. Но она не спустила к вам.
Take us down.
Новые лица. Когда вы прибыли? Ах да, разумеется. То ваш командир. Я не расслышал. Какое совпадение. Я как раз к нему на прием. Обязательно передам ему привет от вас.
It's a good thing I remembered his
It's
name.
assholes like that we gotta watch out for. Gear up. They won't be happy to see us down here. Wait for my word.
Прежде чем Кравченко успел... Оружие на землю! Это запретно!
MP5 still shredding as always. That's not an explosive barrel.
We're getting close to the wall! Вперед!
things go south, we need to secure our exfil. Plant a gas canister in the vent. Good. Let's get to the vault. We're almost to the vault.
Oh my god.
Open the door. I've got your back.
I wish I could open every door like this. Satisfying. Why are the lights shaking?
Don't have much time before they get through. There's the lift bell. Copy it to a disk.
Oh, this is gonna take a while.
We're running out of time, Bell. Cut through.
Good luck, gentlemen.
Get ready. Here they come. Almost done coffee.
Is he really trying to use the shotgun from back there?
Got the disc. Let's go. Place down. Follow me. This way.
Surrender. You will not get away.
MP5's treating us well. Just barely see them.
This might be a way out.
You are surrounded. We have your
They've got Belikov. Time for Plan B, Bell. Activate the gas.
Drop your weapons and surrender or he dies.
When we move, get a mask on Belikov. I'll cover you. friends. What's the situation up top? They are on full alert, locking the building down. We'll have to fight our way out. We're gonna need some heavier gear. I know just the place, my friend. There are heavy weapons by the elevator, but they're blocking down. Давай, keep moving. This way. Мне нужно прикрытие! Подвигаюсь!
Oh, yes.
Let's get up top.
Lazar, meet us in the southwest courtyard in 5 minutes. Belikov is hitching a ride.
Plenty of room in the backseat.
Once we get off the elevator, just keep moving towards the courtyard. Get the charge ready, Bell. Let's go, Bell.
I gotta reload.
I'll cover you.
What a great mission.
It's about time. Been waiting for your call.
They caused a hell of a mess in Moscow. Was it worth it?
Adler managed to get the list of sleeper agent names, despite himself. He's got balls, I'll give him that.
Bell did well.
Seemingly. But I think that team is getting too comfortable. They're acting like they know who they're dealing with.
Perhaps.
Turns out, one of those sleeper agents is tied to Operation Greenlight. Theodore Hastings. He's a nuclear engineer based out of Salt Lake City.
And you believe Hastings is the one he'll activate?
Exactly. Total surveillance is already underway. It's only a matter of time before he leads us straight to Perseus.
This is it. The recent movements of Theodore Hastings has led us here. Cuba. Right in our backyard.
A vacant government facility in the Cuban countryside has become a hub of activity for Perseus, and the likely location of the stolen nuke.
No doubt Castro allowed it.
$20 to anyone who can bring him down before me.
Who? Castro or Perseus?
Whoever.
We are not gonna let him move this nuke inside the States. It's time to take down Perseus, once and for all.
Team, wrap up any unfinished business. Once we strike, there's no turning back.
Woods, don't get any bright ideas over there.
Yeah, you've got my sure as shit guarantee, Hudson.
May I have a word?
Gotta love Woods, huh?
What's up?
Alright.
You available?
Next mission.
You ready?
End of the line.
You look ready.
You're about to hunt down Perseus in Cuba and will no longer have access to the evidence board. This must be like the last mission then. Alright, I'm ready.
Hastings left Salt Lake City. We We tracked his movements all the way to Cuba. We have to assume Perseus moved the nuke there.
Langley believes Castro could help Perseus smuggle it into the U.S. in exchange for a peek at the hardware, of course.
That isn't gonna happen.
What's the plan?
The last read we have on Hastings came from 30 miles south of Havana. We suspect Perseus is using an abandoned compound there to hold the nuke. They're working under the radar, so expect moderate security.
I say we smash and grab. Parachute in, grab the nuke, skyhook out.
And what if the nuke isn't there?
It's there. The only reason Perseus needs Hastings in Cuba is to prepare it for arming and detonation.
There you have it. Hudson will arrange our exfil while we're en route. If everyone's ready, let's move out.
Adler's late.
No, love, we're early. Adler should be checking in right about...
Park, we're in position.
Copy that. We're moving to flank.
Damn, he is punctual.
All teams, we do this fast and loud. Find Hastings, grab the nuke, get the hell out. Woods, light up this joint. About fucking time.
Fast and loud, roger that.
Do the honors, Bell.
Moving up. Like fucking clock. All teams fan out. Advance to the main gate.
Snipers, up ahead.
Dang, we even have a sniper now. Oof. Too close.
They're moving to flank.
Enemy popping smoke. They're on the move.
Getting eyes on.
Someone give me some cover.
Copy that. Let's move.
Moving up. Take the team right.
Copy.
What did these poor bastards do?
They finished their job.
They love a reward.
They've got closed circuit cameras. We could use them to locate the nuclear bomb.
Sharp as ever, Park.
Always gotta make sure to check your corners. You never know.
Contact.
Bell, sweep the mines. Bomb defused. Ambush!
I honestly think shooting the mines was a little bit easier.
RPG on the balcony!
Oh my goodness.
Moving!
What do you say we finally grab that drink when this is over?
Your persistence is admirable.
That's not
Jesus, get a fucking room, you two.
mean, he's not wrong. It wasn't a no. Alright, CCTV.
Mason, you missed one behind the counter.
Thanks, Park.
Keep looking. There. Hold it. Adler, we have eyes on the nuclear device. Bloody hell. Someone's killing the scientists. Second floor, room 27B. Second floor, center room. Upstairs. Let's move.
Meet you there, Park.
Crude, but effective.
Can't keep your eyes off me, huh, Park?
He's not giving up.
Bell, use the C4.
A little bit close there, Park,
Adler,
aren't
we're
you?
moving to the second floor.
We're pinned down. Move ahead. We'll catch up.
Nice little quick scope.
Moving up. Get moving.
Oh, what do we got in here?
I'm moving.
Please! They're shooting at us! No! Stay away! Please, no.
Gotta kill the sniper before they shoot the scientists.
I move.
Is that it?
Get me some cover.
They're really hunkered down. We must be getting close.
Take out that heavy MG.
¡Granada! ¡Tenemos contacto!
Let's go.
B. Adler, we're heading inside.
Is it this room?
Lazar, man the door.
Got it, Parker.
Bell, canvass the room. Hastings, start talking.
Perseus was here. He shot us. Escaped.
Perseus would never leave his precious nuke behind.
He forced us to reverse engineer the detonation codes. Give him full access to Greenlight.
What? Are you telling me Perseus can detonate multiple nukes in Europe?
I'm so sorry.
Hastings, stay with us. How many Greenlight devices can Perseus detonate with those codes?
He can detonate all of them.
He'll wipe out half of Europe.
And blame it all on the USA. We need to find that son of a bitch, Perseus.
Time to go. No?
Contact! Chopper coming in low. It's gotta be Perseus. All teams head to the roof.
Move!
Adler, we got a shit ton of reinforcements circling this compound.
Quick, open the door.
Clear! Out of the way!
Adler, I got eyes on an HVT. South rooftop. Could be Perseus. He's climbing into a chopper. Lock it down.
Window! Out the window! Move, Bell!
I was just in front of you a second ago.
Fuck me, the chopper got away. Fuck Perseus, we got bigger problems. Lock down, don't wait for us. Prep for Skyhook.
This is ground team. Confirm you have visual.
Roger that, ground team. We have visual. Fasten your harness, cross your arms, and remember to keep your backs to the wind. Inbound in 2 minutes.
Been a while since I've used one of these.
Heads up, Park, you got snipers on the roof.
Copy that.
They're everywhere.
Controlled burst, Lazar. We're low on ammo.
I think that guy dropped a grenade when I shot him.
You know what, Lazar? I think I'm ready for that drink now.
Don't tease me, Park.
But we'll have none of that horse piss you call beer.
Fuego de supresión!
You're proper drunk.
Get ready. Here they come.
It's a grenade.
Where's that plane?
1 minute. Stay focused, Lazar. I'll tell you what. When we get out of this, I'm buying.
Now that's
These guys aren't even aiming, they're just shooting.
Ground team, this is Skyhook. Your zone is hot as hell. Can you lend an assist?
That will be much appreciated, Skyhook.
That help is on the way. Roger that.
Oh yeah.
Bullseye. That's a hit. Firing. Good impact. Ground team, we only got enough fuel for one more pass. Be ready for extract. You will not get another chance.
Copy that, Skyhook.
I can see the plane. Park, we need to hook into the line now.
We'll do it in turns. Bell, you harness up first. We'll cover. Go!
Is it this? What am I looking for?
Take cover.
Shit.
Oh.
Bell?
Ground team,
My legs.
contact in T-minus 10.
Reach! The harness! I can't!
No. I didn't know that was a decision.
Well, that was a goddamn fiasco.
You go in with the intel you have, not the intel you want. We paid the fucking piper down there.
You think this is Bell's fault?
I don't know whose fault it is. I just know that Perseus doesn't have a single fucking nuke. He's got dozens.
Millions of people are gonna die, and the United States will take the blame. You need to find out where he's planning to broadcast the activation signal.
How are we gonna pull that out of our ass?
Bell knows where it is.
Bell? This goddamn science project was a failure!
Don't count Adler out yet. The man has a deep bag of tricks.
Come on, a little further. Sims, get the gurney.
Bell. I feel like I owe you. Ah. Bloody hell. Going to lose a lot more than Lazar if we don't execute this next move correctly. We need you to hang in there for one more assignment. I'm counting on you again, Bell.
Sims, get the dosages ready. All of them.
Adler, stop wasting our valuable time. He's of no use to us anymore.
Stay alert, Bell. You're the key to stopping Perseus.
You always have been.
No more half-assing it. We're doing an intracerebral injection.
Injecting directly into the brain could provoke seizures, or worse.
Damn. Through the eye socket. You sure about this?
Oh.
'Cause 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 '
Memory should begin almost immediately.
Bell, listen to me. I need you to remember. Think back to our time in Vietnam one more time. We need to finish what we started. We had a job to do. Think, Bell. Perseus. Do you remember coming face to face with Perseus in Vietnam?
EKG is spiking. Shit. Heart rate's off the charts.
I need you to relax and focus, Bell. Your helicopter crashed. You made your way through the jungle, alone. You found a bunker. Do you remember the bunker, Bell? We need to know what's inside that bunker.
Do not trust Adler. Adler is lying to you. Do not trust him. Do not listen to Adler. He is lying to you. He is lying to you. Do not trust Adler.
During a mission to investigate reports of a Soviet bunker, your chopper was hit by ground fire. According to your debrief, you woke up in the middle of a firefight. The crash survivors were defending against a VC attack. You ran forward and picked up an M16.
A lot of gunfire coming our way.
The remaining VC fled into the tree line. It was then you realized you were the sole survivor. You set off to locate the bunker.
I assume I'm going the right way.
The path split near a ruin, so you took the right fork, not the trail to the left.
Down! Get down! BC! It's moving close. Use our knives. Stay low. Use the grass for cover.
How did that miss?
Thanks for the assist.
You heard Russian voices from a cave across the river, so you went to investigate. You equipped your shotgun and had a bow ready. That's when you discovered VC soldiers meeting with Soviet agents.
How can they see me already? They all think they're dying from Robin Hood. I love recurve bows. They're so good. Can I go up here? Nope.
Нужна помощь!
Yes, Bell. That was the door into the Soviet bunker.
Oh, shoot. It's not E, it's F.
Yes, good, the bunker. Now tell me about Perseus. We almost had it. Let's run 6.
Okay, ready.
Bell, we've got a job to do. According to your debrief, you woke up and the rest of your crew was missing. The VC were on the ground searching for survivors. You readied your bow to take them out silently.
Well, guess going silent didn't work. Oh, this is close. You're not meant to be doing this. Is that a guy over there? No. It sounded like there was another one right here.
The path split near a ruin, so you took the well-traveled trail on your left, not toward the waterfall on the right.
Đi đâu đừng đó.
Are you kidding me? Arrow went through him like 3 different times there.
You mentioned crossing a bridge near a village. The bunker was somewhere on the other side.
What? Okay. He's a ghost.
At the fork, you followed the road right toward the sound of gunfire. Seeing a firefight, you readied your M16.
You've stirred up a hornet's nest! Chopper support, ASAP!
Roger that. Chopper inbound. ETA 2 minutes.
Coming from the window! Run, go!
Clear?
Red team, engaging hostiles.
That's what I like to see.
Returning to base.
Yes, this was the bunker entrance you described in the report.
This could be the onset of another focal seizure.
Oh, we have to match them, I think. Shoot, that was it.
No, don't stop, Bell. Fuck! Hand me the fallback scenario manual.
Here it is.
Bell, we've got a job to do. According to your debrief, you woke up in the middle of a firefight. Crash survivors were defending against a VC attack. You readied a grenade launcher and charged ahead.
This is a bunch of Adlers.
You just ran away? That doesn't sound like you.
Is that it?
The path split near a ruin, so you took the well-traveled trail on your left, not toward the waterfall on the right.
I'm not seeing this guy. Where is he? There he is.
Reports at the bunker across the bridge. God damn it, Bell, we're running out of time. You went left at the fork, not right. Few allies were pinned down on a ridge. You readied your sniper rifle to assist.
Command says we need to clear that house.
Command, this is Big 2-4. We've got a possible Soviet command outpost in sight. And VC all over us, requesting a napalm strike. More coming from the
Big 2-4, roger. Diverting air power to your area, 30 seconds out.
Yeah, we can't move up just yet.
This is Sam 2-1. We got eyes in the sky, ready to deliver. Roger, here we come. Get your people back and head down.
Inside the house hit by napalm, you would find a hidden bunker door.
Go check it out, Bell!
This doesn't look right.
I don't care if the door was fucking stuck. Open it.
Wait.
Park, give Bell another injection.
That could be...
Do it, now!
Bell's heart rate is already... Heart rate is spiking. I'm not sure how much longer Bell can last. Good. Everything's stabilizing. Heart rate is coming down now.
Can unlock a bunch of games.
Go to the door.
The room's getting smaller.
Why is Bell repeating this?
Why is Bell repeating himself?
There's 3 clocks on that wall now.
Stop wasting my time with this hallway.
4 clocks.
Turn around, Bell. What? The lab? What the hell is Bell doing in the lab?
Bell, forget about the damn lab. I need to know about the bunker.
I am so confused.
Comrades, the United States and its allies slowly consume.
It says LOL. Saying don't trust Adler over and over.
It appears the subject's programming is beginning to take hold.
Been through the hell of Vietnam together. We've got a job to do. Can Bell survive another round?
Now you're asking me.
Do it. We're not leaving empty-handed. Script 17.
Ready.
Bell, we've got a job to do. We've been over this already. Skip ahead to the next part. The bunker door was right there at the ruins, Bell. You went in. Bell, go into the bunker now. You're the only one who knows where Perseus is, where he'll detonate the nukes. Where is he, Bell?
Comrades, the United States and its allies slowly consume that which is dear to us. Our leaders continue to weaken under this threat. It is the moral duty of Perseus to act when they will not. Soon we will possess an American nuclear bomb. The key to unlocking their entire green light arsenal. Once we control the green light arsenal, we will detonate them all from the safety of Solovetsky.
gotta admit, I'm surprised. I didn't think they'd recover so fast. We tried everything. Normal forms of interrogation weren't working.
Breaking a subject's will and erasing their mind is a difficult and painful process.
That's a small price to pay.
The CIA's mind control program has had a great deal of success with implanted memories.
You want me to tell them about my time in Vietnam?
Lastly, you'll need a command phrase to trigger the implanted memories.
We have a job to do.
You had to reach the Soviet bunker.
It appears the subject's programming is beginning to take hold.
We've got a job to do. We've known each other for years. Fought together, bled together, been through the hell of Vietnam together. We've got a job to do.
And now the training's complete. You just need to give the subject a name.
Bell.
He's coming too.
Bell, no more fucking around. What did Perseus say? Where is he? You're disoriented, Bell. We'll explain everything later. Right now, we need to help each other. Where is Perseus? You tell us, Bell. That's what this whole fucking thing is about.
Bell, you were one of Perseus's agents. His associate, Arash Kardavar, turned on you at the airstrip in Turkey. Left you for dead.
When the plane leaves Trabzon, it's stopping in Duga. This you know. Here's what you don't know. Perseus won't be there. None of these hired guns are going to leave Duga alive. We'll dump their bodies in the forest. Then we will move the weapons to Volkov in Berlin. From there, we fly to Solovetsky.
But I have other plans for you. Perseus thinks too highly of you.
I don't want the competition.
I was one of the guys in the truck.
We were there. We found you after everything went down. The CIA reinvented you, Bell. We needed to give you a new identity to replace the old. Sims and I both wanted you to be CIA.
I mean, I am
You
paranoid.
didn't resist it as much as we thought you might. And we were able to utilize your language and cryptography skills as an added bonus. The bigger challenge was your memory.
The CIA's MK Ultra program used Adler's missions in Vietnam as a template. We needed you to have that shared experience, that lifelong bond, to establish trust.
People are sick.
Are your hands clean, Bell? Interrogation didn't work with you, but thanks to MK Ultra's research, we had a backup plan. If you believed you were someone else, we could lead you to a place where you'd give everything up. Enough to get us where we are today, but we're not finished yet. We have a job to do.
Bell, we've got a job. We've got a job to do.
We've got a job to do. We've got a job to do. The trigger phrase kept you in line, but it didn't get us everything we needed. Your innermost secrets were always locked behind a door. Bell, I realize you probably hate us right now, what we've done to you. I just need you to fully understand the stakes here. What you do right now is not about me, it's not about you, it's about millions of other fucking people. It's about stopping someone who, in the end, has no true allegiance to anyone other than himself. So tell me, where is Perseus?
Once we control the Greenlight Arsenal, we will detonate them all from the safety of Solovetsky.
This is your chance to define who you really are, Bell. Where is Perseus?
From the safety of Solovetsky.
Wow, we can either tell the truth or lie, and this will lead to 2 different endings, I assume. You know, we've played through the whole mission, let's go with the truth.
Solovetsky. Sims, get Washington on the line. Everyone else gear up, we're leaving now. You made the right choice, Bell. Come on. You're still one of us.
Perseus. The CIA's analysts consider him to be the single largest threat to the free world.
You've been given an important task. Protecting our very way of life from a great evil.
The United States and its allies slowly consume that which is dear to us.
We are hours away from Perseus detonating nuclear bombs in every major European city.
We'll do whatever it takes. Some of us will cross the line to make sure the line's still there in the morning. No one's gonna brand us heroes or villains. They don't know us. As for me, I've been chasing this ghost for 13 years. That ends now.
Coming up on your right. Belikov really came through in the Soviet armor.
About time you caught up, Woods.
No way I'm missing this. Motherfuckers are gonna pay for Ice and Lazar.
Look at your chance. Solovetsky's 2 clicks out.
All units, EMP in transit.
Starfish inbound, 400 knots.
When that baby hits, we'll have 12 minutes max before the radio towers come back online. Our job is to knock out the AA guns and give our warbirds a clean shot. Let's take Perseus off the air.
Fuck me, that loosens some fillings. Light 'em up!
Oh yeah.
Guys, lots of bad guys! Push up, go, go, go!
AA guns, right ahead. Heads up, RPG. We need cover. Bell, drop down the Mason, Woods, cover right.
Bell, mention before, blow that thing to shit!
Pardon me?
Right, stand back. C4 is cooking. Nice work, Bell. Head for the church. Cut him down. Mason, Woods, clear out any AA guns on the west wing.
We're on it, Adler!
Have you cleared the AA guns? We need to launch these bombers.
We got 1 AA cleared.
You know that's not good enough. I can't risk an early strike. We only got one shot at this.
You don't think I know that? Just be ready to launch when I tell you, Hudson.
Contact!
Contact!
Мне нужно укрытие! Я бы...
Граната!
Oh, jeez.
Take him down, quick!
Американцам я станцию!
We got 5 minutes before all of Europe goes nuclear. Pick up the pace! The power's coming back on.
Adler, you seeing this?
Woods, we're running out of time. I gotta tell Hudson to launch.
That's a big gamble if that gun ain't cleared. Watch it. Heavy MG on the ridge. Hudson, start your bombing run.
Copy that. Get your team out of there, Adler.
Those bombers won't have a chance if we don't clear that last AA gun. You better hurry the fuck up.
I think I pushed up a little too much right now.
Now, take out that
First
MG.
confirmed. Bombing strike imminent.
Well, the bombers will be here any minute.
Oh, yeah.
It's confirmed. 1 minute to bomb strike.
Radio towers are still booting up. We got a chance.
Oh, sorry.
Ground team, zone is hot. You are danger close. Repeat, you are danger close.
Bell, we gotta go, now!
They did it, Mr. President. They stopped the nukes.
Thank God.
And the CIA.
Did they get Perseus?
No, sir. His whereabouts are unknown.
And a Russian response?
Nothing yet. We're seeing signs of confusion. It's possible this was all a rogue operation. Perseus may not have been following orders from Moscow.
Well, I'll be damned. Maybe we have something in common after all.
We stopped them. Those towers are history. What's your situation down there? Come in. Woods, have you found them yet?
Over here! Give me a hand!
Take my hand, Bell. We did it. This is a message to Perseus, and those that'll follow him. We don't just sit back and hope for the best. We'll make the best happen. This is how wars are won, Bell.
Do you have an update on Qasim Javadi?
Yeah. With both he and Arash Kadivar dead, their terrorist network collapsed as surviving members fought for control. With no clear leadership in place, it appears the Soviets have decided to cut ties and clean up the mess. Approximately 72 hours ago, the militants' primary encampment was burned to the ground. Nothing but ashes. Apparently the few survivors that escaped have scattered and gone into hiding.
What about Anton Volkov?
After his death, elements inside the GDR saw an opportunity to reduce the Russian mob's influence in East Berlin. 2 days ago, in a large-scale midnight raid, Stasi swept through the homes of anyone with connections to Volkov. Men, women, and children were all gone before the sun rose. This will be a major setback to underground Soviet activity in Europe.
How did the cleanup in Havana go?
We were able to recover Agent Azoulay's body from the compound in Cuba. President Reagan personally reached out to his family, and his casket's in transit to Tel Aviv. As you know, Helen Park returned to London. She'll continue to recover from her injuries there. Afterwards, MI6 plans to give her a task force dedicated to finding Perseus.
What about the rest of the team?
They got off Solovetsky before the Soviets could send in forces to investigate. We'll take some time to heal up, then it's back to work.
We may have stopped Perseus, but his rats are still nesting all around us, thanks to the help of one of our own.
True. We failed to hunt down Robert Aldrich and his domestic network of spies. We may have to go to more extreme measures, like broad domestic surveillance, which of course we're not authorized to do.
Not yet. What about Europe?
We may have saved it from getting blown to Kingdom Come, but it's still stacked with Perseus's agents. There's more we could have done there if we'd had the time.
And Bell.
Arctic air. Clears the head, doesn't it? Bell, you made 2 extraordinary sacrifices to stop Perseus. One was without your knowledge. The other, you made that decision of your own accord. I just want you to know that this little thing that's happened with you and me, it was always for the greater good. You're a goddamn hero, you know that, kid? Heroes have to make sacrifices. That's why when I ask you for one more, I hope you understand. It was never personal.
I knew it. I knew he was gonna do that right at the end. That was good. That was good. What a fantastic game. That was a good playthrough. Quite enjoyed that. Hope you guys enjoyed that also. Yeah, the details were great. There was a lot of confusion towards the end there with the memories and all that. But that was a fun playthrough. I quite enjoyed that. Thank you guys very much for watching. I'll catch you guys in the next one.